The time is now. Don't wait. Get the process started right now. Everybody moving. Everybody doing something different now. We not in the old times. If you don't catch up with the times, you just going to be moved out the way. A lot of stuff is becoming obsolete now because the changes in the world is happening so fast. Everything is happening at the speed of light. We're in the Aquarius age right now. Nothing's the same. People not enjoying their job. They quitting. People changing jobs rapidly, trying to find something new and better. Housing costs are rising. Food is rising. Everything is taking a toll on people. People are stressing out. People are going through it mentally because the complexity of life right now, everybody's trying to find a new way to do things, right? That's the thing about life right now. The new wave. We're in the Aquarius age where the water is being poured upon our minds and washing away the illusions. That means the old ways of thinking, right? It's a new program right now where we have to figure out a way to live in this new world we're living in right now, which deals with a lot of complexities because it's a lot of information being passed around right now. Really detouring or changing people's authentic beliefs, right? Creating a new way of thinking, right? It's basically helping you build a way to self-sufficiency, right? So you can live life on your own instead of depending on the next person or another program or religion or a way of life. Religion is to rely on something, right? Because times is changing. You either gonna change with the times, or everything's gonna be obsolete, and you still gonna be living by the old rules and the old principles. It's not that no more. Everybody is trying to find a new way to live, right? We have these phones, we have these things that help us learn life a little bit better, right? Because like I say, information is being passed around right now. These phones, look at it like airwaves, right? It's electronics, electricity, right? Information moving at the speed of light. We all get to talk to each other, and we all get to steady break down rules and the principles and you know, the way we think. You know, it's constantly changing because we're looking at everyone else's life, right? We're looking at everyone else's, how they live and how they think, and the decisions they're making, and the bad decisions, the good decisions, right? It's all happening in front of us. How this person is living life, how they're making money, right? How are they surviving? How are they not surviving? How they, you know, it's a way of living, right? We watching everybody else and seeing how they live, right? How life is treating them. So that's what, like I said, on these phones, we like, even with money, we're not even using money the same way no more, right? A lot of people not really using. When the last time you used hand-to-hand money? And if you do use it, you barely probably using it because you got your phone right now. I know a lot of people in America, they're using their phone and they just beeping it, right? Just by your card is on your phone and you use your phone, right? The beep, Apple Pay, you know what I'm saying? Different ways of Cash App. You're using your phone to pay money now because it's a new way of life, right? It's not the same way. We're not living life the same way right now. So everybody's going through changes, even if it's a big change or a subtle change. Everybody's going through changes right now, right? So you got to find a way to be self-sustainable, right? Because there is no more dependency. You see the government, they can barely help us anymore right now. The inflation, everything is increasing. They don't know what to do, right? Everybody is migrating to different areas. Look at 50 Cent, right? He moved his old film company to the South, to Louisiana, right? Because it's a better, you know, he get to save money, right? Sometimes you have to move around, change things up for yourself, right? You have to take risks, change things up so you can be able to lower your overhead and have a better opportunity to do what you want with your money, right? That's what it's really all about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, self-sustainable, self-sufficiency, right? Doing things in a manner where you're able to increase your value, right? Increase your time, where you're able to spend more time doing something else to help you build everything you're doing, right? Help you build and construct, right, your thoughts and manifest a little better, right? Y'all like to use the word manifest, right? Which is create, right? Create a better lifestyle for you. That's what we all want, a better lifestyle for each other, right? But to have a better lifestyle, you need more time to develop, right? Self-development, right? You need more time to create. And we're going into that stage right now. It's like everybody is basically creating a new world, right? Or creating new worlds, right? A new way to see things or a new way to, build. So a lot of people coming to the point where they trying to figure out, like, hey, what's next for me? So just do it. Whatever you got to do, you have to study. Study the process. Go with your heart. First of all, go with your heart. Go with your heart. Whatever your heart tells you to do, go with it. But make sure that's the thing you want to continue to do, right? We all have to figure out what we want to do, right? Go with your heart. Create what you need to create, right? Don't be stuck, because you're going to be left behind. Everybody else is going to be developing. We got computers. We got smart computers now. Technology is increasing. AI is changing a lot of things. We got, like I said, the supercomputer that's going to happen. Is just going to take out all the old computers and give us a computer. And these computers are really going to tell us everything we want to know. I don't know if y'all use ChatGPT, but that program, that app teaches you and tells you a lot of information, right? It gives you information, and it kind of molds the information to the point of how it just responds back to you in a manner where it's like a teacher. Like, it's like a one-on-one teacher, right? Right now is your time, man. I tell everybody this, man. Everything happened for a reason, man. Everything happened for a reason. Right now is your time. If something is not working for you, sometimes things that don't works out in your favor. Sometimes when things don't work out, it works out in your favor. It's not meant to be. We're in the time right now where people are able to do the things they want to do, right? Dreams are coming true. Because I say, as time speeds up, you're able to create faster. You're able to manifest and to see the things that you always wanted to create happen right in front of your eyes. Sometimes you got to just change your environment, right? Change the way you think. Change the way you do things, right? You have to really just construct your everyday life into a manner where you become that thing. You have to become everything you imagine. You got to become everything that you wish for, right? Everything that you prayed for. You got to become it. You got to let go of certain things that you no longer need, right? You got to become that. You really got to change your whole mind frame, right? Your whole mindset of what you thought you was at one point in time, right? You're not that no more. Evolution, it occurs. It's normal. You know what I'm saying? Everything changes, right? Change is evident, right? It's bound to happen. One way or another, one day or another, it's going to happen. If it happens 70, 80 years, or if it happened 2 years from now, it's your choice when you want it to happen. Everything happens for a reason. Change is supreme. I'm going to say that again. Change is supreme. That's chaos. Order out of chaos. Chaos has to occur. Things have to break down, right? Things have to have purification, right? Things have to have purification. You got to go through a process of emotional catharsis, right? You have to release every built up tension, emotion within you to actually have a satisfaction of a new world, something new occurring, right? Because you have this pent up emotions inside yourself, and you're not releasing it. You're not going to be able to do nothing new. You're not going to be able to experience nothing new, right? Because I say it's bad luggage. You need to let go of that bad luggage so you can start over, right? That's what even death is about. You got to alter your perception of reality, right? Some of us get stuck into this mind frame of we don't see things happening for us, right? You don't see yourself living a life of luxury or living your life of peace or being happy. You got to change your environment, everything around it. That's why I say sometimes it's good for people to move around, right? Your mind is forced to change based upon your environment. If you stay in the same environment, you're going to see the same things. If you change your environment, your mind is forced to create new experiences, right? New thoughts, alter your perception of reality. You get what I'm saying? You have to change things then. And then you steady build from those. You get yourself in a better environment so you feel better, right? When you feel better, you do better. When you look better, you feel better. When they say when you look better, you feel better. When you feel better, you do better. You think better. You talk better. You see clearer. You see what I'm saying? But when you don't change your environment, you stuck in the same environment, you're going to see the same things. You're going to see the same people doing the same thing, having the same attitude, treat you the same way. You got to change everything up. Once again, we're in a time right now where everything is moving rapidly. If y'all notice, everything is changing. The whole world is changing, right? We're in a recession right now, right? Recession, it's just everything's in. We are on that thin line. We are on that line right now of converting. We're on that line of trying to find a new way The government trying to find a new way to satisfy us, right? Because we depend on the government, right? We depend on them for everything, right? They show us all this stuff in the media, persuading us, telling us it's going to be fine, these things are going to happen, but do we ever get them? 9 times out of 10, we really don't get most of the stuff that they promise us, right? That's just the way to trick your mind and trick your perception of thinking they're going to give you something, right? So you can still depend on them, right? It's dependency. This time, like I said, we're in the world right now of self-sufficiency, self-sustainability, right? It's up to you to build a life that you want. So if you don't build a life you want, you always going to depend on somebody else to build that life for you, right? That's the matrix. If you want to live in the matrix, go ahead. Live in the matrix, right? Some people feel comfortable. So like I say, some people, they just feel comfortable living in the matrix. Not everybody's going to be able to live by that set of rules because everybody's not going to agree with nothing. That comes back to, like I said, life is full of complexities right now, right? Everybody have a voice now. Everybody got phone. Everybody has phones. Everybody have a voice right now. So everybody is it's a steady build of complexity. It's like it's never going to end until you decide to make a decision. And that decision is going to have to be based upon, it's going to have to be you. You're going to have to make that decision for yourself.